Winnie with teeth, creepy real-life expressions doll, and a weird-looking Sonic. These are the 10 worst toy design fails. Or 10 Winnie with teeth. Oh, what is this? This is definitely not the honey-loving bear that we know. Winnie's always looking like he's having a good time, especially if he's out having fun with Eeyore, Piglet, and Owl, which is kinda all the time. But besides being a happy bear, Winnie the Pooh looks good. But the design of this toy, well, kinda mixes that up. First, Winnie has got teeth that makes him look very ugly, and he doesn't even hide this ugly set of teeth, but opens them for all to see. Finally, let's take a look at his eyes. They kind of look surprised at everything going on. This toy has no doubt got one of the worst design fails in history. Number 9, real-life expressions doll. Kids love dolls. I mean, why wouldn't they? Most dolls are cuddly, and they can feel like a little friend. And most times it's really because of how beautiful and friendly they look. However, let's say whoever made this toy didn't want kids to like it. Take a look at this toy. What exactly was the designer trying to achieve? Is this a happy doll, or a surprise doll, or a shocked one? The longer you look at it, the more expressions you find. Kinda weird, right? Or it could just mean that the designer was confused as the toy. Well, that's a valid point considering the toy has got one eye bigger than the other. And doesn't it feel like this outfit was a total fail? Anyway, I'm pretty sure little kids will scream in fear if they got this as a gift. Number 8, Old Sonic. First off, this toy has a huge disrespect to Sonic. Come on, one of the fastest and most powerful creatures alive made to look like this? That's totally unacceptable. The design is so bad that it looks like this designer knows nothing about the real Sonic. Next, the Sonic has kind of a weird color arrangement. Even though we can see a picture of Sonic on the cardboard, this designer still manages to paint him in a different way. And it gets very disturbing when you realize that this was made by Nintendo, as you can see right on the pack. This raises even more questions. Was this toy deliberately designed to be like this? This makes him look like an elderly Sonic who's trying his best to remain a speedster. I gotta admit that I feel really bad for kids who might one day get this as a birthday gift. Nobody deserves to get one of these terrible Sonic designs. If you think these were bad, things are about to get worse. Keep watching to see what's next. Number 7, classic Batman squirt gun. Even though this toy is supposed to be a gun for kids, the position of the trigger is a little too inappropriate for kids. Take a look at it. Doesn't it look like Batman's penis? Why would anyone think this is the best place to put a trigger of the squirt gun? And this is Batman, the frontman and protector of Gotham City. Why would anyone design a toy that insults him this bad? If he bends like this all day, how is he supposed to stop Joker from setting the world on fire? Who do you think this designer would be humiliating next? Superman? Iron Man? Or a neighborhood-friendly Spider-Man? Can somebody just stop these guys before it gets too bad? Number 6, Harry Potter toy. When it comes to magic, Harry Potter is our go-to guy. Why not? With just a few words of a spell, he can control anything. What would you do if you realized that you could complete a few magic tricks? Try to fly, right? Well, everyone who knows Harry Potter knows he can fly with a broomstick known as Firebolt. And students at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry use these broomsticks to play a game known as Quidditch. Anyway, this toy tries to recreate Harry Potter on a Firebolt. And let's just say the designer got everything wrong. What? Why is the toy painted blue? Looks like whoever made this forgot about Harry's signature outfit. And why is he holding that broomstick like his life depends on it? Perhaps it does. And oh yes, the tires. Why would a toy that's supposed to fly have 3 tires? Also, why does Harry look really surprised? Looks like he doesn't even trust his broomstick to hold him. Whoever made this toy had either one of 2 things in mind. He simply wants us to hate Harry so much he created this really ugly version of a toy, or he has no idea who Harry Potter even is. Not only should kids never be given this toy, I reckon it should be banned, taken off our shelves. Number 5, 4-legged duck. Quick question, how many legs do ducks have? 2, right? I bet you didn't have to even think twice about it. You definitely didn't think of 3 or 4 because everybody knows too well that ducks have 2 legs. Well, it looks like the person who designed this toy lives on another planet, or he's never seen a duck, because why would he make a duck with 4 separate legs? This kind of makes me understand why this duck looks sad. Nobody would want to be friends with a duck who's got 4 legs. Other ducks would avoid him, and how's he expected to float with 4 legs? This means he wouldn't be able to do one of the coolest things ducks do. It must really suck being this duck, because even little kids wouldn't want this plush toy anywhere near them. Why do you think the designer designed this toy this way? Perhaps he just wants the whole world to hate ducks. Number 4, baby bear with no body. Hey, it's a beautiful cuddly bear with a baby. I bet nothing could be wrong with this one. Okay, what if we take this baby out of the little pouch he's in? Uh-oh, looks like whoever designed this got tired of building this doll and decided to not design a body for this baby. Wait a minute, did the designer think we were never gonna find out? I mean, the baby's body's just hidden inside this pouch. Or perhaps the designer really doesn't care what we think as long as we buy the toy. What do you think little kids would think of this? Pretty confused, right? I just hope somebody tells them that this isn't how a baby bear actually looks like. Baby bears have bodies like that of adult bears, and the designer of this toy either got too lazy to give it a body or has no idea what the body of a baby bear looks like. Either way, this toy is getting a huge hell no for its really bad design. Starting out, things get even worse. Keep watching until the end. Number 3, Weird SpongeBob. Hey, it's an inflatable SpongeBob toy. Looks like fun, right? Well, we're about to find out. First, when we blow air into this toy, it gives SpongeBob some kind of disproportionate body. Yeah, we know SpongeBob doesn't exactly look like a human being, but he doesn't look as bad as this toy. While we can forgive the designer for making this toy like that, there's one huge mistake we aren't ready to overlook. Now take a look at where the air valve is located. Isn't that supposed to be SpongeBob's private area? Of course it is. Unfortunately, it makes this toy really feel like something else. Something, well, inappropriate. I mean, why would anyone put a valve right there? When we try to blow air into this balloon, it starts to look like something else. Now, can you imagine telling kids they can't play with this toy because of the inappropriate design? I'm pretty sure they would want to know why. It's a children's character made into a toy. Why shouldn't they be allowed to play with it? Well, thank you, toy designer, for ruining one of our favorite cartoon characters. Somebody send this toy back to the toy factory. Number 2, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael, and Michelangelo are our favorite Ninja Turtles. Come on, how do you hate a set of guys who defeat the bad guys in style with a cool rat father and instructor named Splinter? But this set of toys is nothing like the Ninja Turtles that we know. First, they're as round as balls, with their hands glued to their bodies. For fighters known to have very fit bodies, these toys have very huge stomachs. How can they even be fighters when they aren't even fit? Now let's talk about the expressions on their face. On one side, it looks like Donatello and Michelangelo have no idea what's going on. On the other side, it's Raphael and Leonardo planning something really evil. With this toy, it looks like the Ninja Turtles aren't even brothers but enemies. Now that's something we really hate to see, right? Number 1, Batman as Power Rangers. We'd never thought we'd see a day like this. But this day has come upon us, the day where we'd witness 2 Batman slanders in the space of a few minutes. Check it out, it's Batman as the Power Rangers. Now here's a toy that's confusing, annoying, and downright bad. Come to think of it, why would anyone confuse Batman for the Power Rangers? They don't even exist in the same worlds. But what makes this toy really unacceptable is its lack of creativity. One of the most distinct qualities of Power Rangers is the fact that the Rangers have different colors. So if you made the mistake of creating Batman as a Power Ranger, wouldn't it make sense to at least give these Batman figures different colors? That way we'd have blue, black, white, and all sorts of Power Ranger Batman. But this designer decided to make every single one look the same way. This way they all look like clones, with none looking badass enough to defeat the bad guys. It gets kinda annoying when you see actual Power Rangers painted on the cardboard pack of this toy. This just shows that they actually know how the Power Rangers look. They just won't be bothering building one for this toy. Enjoyed the video? Now watch this one.